Definitely, words are very powerful. Words are indeed powerful, but you need to make a move before any word can come to pass. You need to do something. You need to take a step. You need to follow some procedures. You need to follow a guideline. You need to have a working principle, a guiding principle to be able to see the words that have been spoken or the words you've spoken come to pass. Whether it be negative or positive, a lot of people today are scared of somebody spoke pronouncing negative things against them, and this is the origin of everything. This thing is just more like what you believe. It's more like what you believe will happen to you. Ask anyone you know about things that have happened in their life. There is no spirit is greater than your personality as a person. No spirit is greater than your purpose. They only work based on your permission, and sometimes we consciously or unconsciously permit some things to happen. Now, when you cook, when you're cooking, when you put all your ingredients, you are not the one that will make the food to mix, to enter into the food, to make it equal, to spread the ingredients around. Your own is just to put those actions you've made, but you don't know the implicative. You don't know how it happened. You don't know how that action of you just putting all your ingredients will affect other things. You don't know how it will happen, but you know that it will happen. Those are times when you are not conscious. You don't know how some things happen, but definitely there must be an action. That action of you putting that ingredient, there must be an action. So this is a call for you to be mindful of the things you do, not just the words you say. Words are very cheap, yes. As much as they are powerful, they are very cheap if there is no action attached to it. If there is no propeller. Words can only work on bodies. It can only work on humans. It can only work on a fertile ground for it. When a fertile ground has been made for it to work, so many movies you watch today, all those movies are bound by a script. That's a collection of words. People who write script, people who act movies today, all of them have a script. The movie have a script. This life we are living today has a script. We have a manual. We have something that is guiding us. We have something. Okay, as you are now, tell me that you don't have any plan next. You don't have any next plan. That would be a huge fat lie, because there are things you have in mind that you want to achieve at this point. So that is your script. So as you've gotten that script, the next thing is for you to now make that action. The next thing is for you to take that step. The next thing is for you to go forward and make that thing happen. Rise up and make that thing happen. If you don't make it happen, it will not happen. So many people that lay curses on people today, they don't just lay those curses. It's either they've done something before, or they are going to do something regarding that curse to work. And whoever they're laying that curse on, if that person too is not doing anything to ensure that curse works, it will happen. If that person is not doing anything to ensure that course doesn't work, rather, it will happen. So as you are now, you have the liberty to live a very good life if only you are very mindful of the things you do. Be more mindful of the things you do than the things you say. You can say a lot of things and not mean them, but you cannot act and say you don't mean them. It's easier to defend the thing you say, but very hard to defend the thing you act out. Even an attempt to do that thing you said already is you acting it out. So you must be careful with the things you do. That's just a little of what we have to see on the power of words. The power of words. If you are listening to this today, you would have one time or the other spoken positively to yourself. Yes, I will achieve this. Yes, I will achieve that. So far you are pronouncing that thing, you'll be given the strength to make the action. There's no way you will say, that's why I'm not nullifying the essence of words in this podcast. But when you speak, make actions. Let there be something. Let there be a very definite backup. Not just, okay, I will do it later, Let there be a follow-up, a very fast follow-up to whatever words you are making. So that will be all for today. I believe you learned something from this. Alright, I'm Uche Anyasie, the founder and CEO of Israel Foundation, and this is Mend Your Mind podcast. Till next time, I want you to keep winning.